Hey, what's up, everybody? Rolling Pin Podcast jumping on here this morning. Your undisputed wrestling art champ, self-proclaimed. Want to hop on this morning, give some wrestling shout-outs. I'm in the spirit right now, so I brought my special guest back because Father's Day is this month. So this is my first official month that I actually celebrate Father's Day because of you. Yeah, so I just want to thank you for allowing me to have that opportunity. Get off of me. So yeah, we're going to shout out some wrestling art today. With my buddy, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna just jump right in. This ain't about me, this is about y'all. Wrestling Art Shoutouts. We're gonna start with Roberto Art 505. See, one thing I like about this is that I actually dislike Sammy Guevara, but just to be humble and show humility, I still want to bring up this piece to let y'all know that this is a great piece by Roberto Art 505. And also I want to highlight Sammy Guevara because Sammy Guevara actually is a very, very, very important piece of the inner circle, and he allows it to be what it is, you know, being that spark, that youth. Actually, when they were fighting the Pinnacle at that Stampede Stadium match, Sammy Guevara was the main reason why they won, like towards the end. You know what I mean? So can't take anything from Sammy Guevara. He really does his thing on a night in, night out basis. Even though I don't. Yeah, you agree? Even though we can't, discredit him as a wrestler, I still want to say I don't like Sammy Guevara, but this piece is awesome. Shout out to you, Roberto Art 505. Britt Baker. Now this is a woman that I love and respect in professional wrestling. From her hardcore attitude to her very dazzling promos, she is the queen right now of professional wrestling, in my opinion. Well, Charlotte Flair is the queen, but Britt Baker is my favorite female wrestler as of right now. So I just want to say congratulations to Britt Baker for winning that AEW Championship women's title against Hikaru Shida. It was a great match. It was well fought. We knew who was going to win. It's a new era, and Britt Baker's going to do her thing to make sure that AEW title gets the respect it deserves with her attitude. DMD. You can't pull on that, buddy. I try to bring you up to the office, bring your son to work day. I try to bring him to the office here and there, but he can't just sit still and just let me shoot my stuff, buddy. I love you though. You know that. ACP.illo. I like this. I think my son would like it. You like this? I like it because it's very cartoonish to me. So when I go online, say if I had a remote, right, and I was flipping the channels and I landed on Cartoon Network and I saw this piece or I saw this happening, I would stop and I would look like, damn, what the hell's going on? And you see Macho Man coming down the top rope with that elbow. Very iconic wrestler, very iconic move, and a beautiful, beautiful cartoon piece. From ACP.illo. This reminds me of just being a child. So I like this cartoon. I like these cartoon pieces of artwork. Yeah, you like that, but sit still. Mr. Connet Zero. I really, really love this type of artwork because it's simplistic, but I can still figure out who it is. You know what I mean? I would actually love one of these. If you have the kindness in your heart to do one for me, I would really appreciate that. I'll make that my profile picture for this whole month. Or do one of my son. But nonetheless, even if you don't, I'm not taking that from you because this is still great work. And I like the minimalistic style and approach to this. It don't always have to be complex. You don't always have to see Hulk Hogan's biceps, his pythons. Sometimes you could just have a blocked off Hulk Hogan. Which leads me into my next drawing of Mr. Cunt It Zero again. I really do like these. We got Andre the Giant this time. See, I didn't even have to look or read it to figure it out, but I could just still tell that's Andre the Giant. That's the beauty about art. I love this. I like this pixelated stuff. It reminds me of the little, when I was a kid, it reminds me of the little egg things that you used to have and used to play on your, used to play and shit. I forgot what the fuck this shit's called. I'll pull it up. I'll show you. But man, shout out to you, Mr. Connet Zero. Make sure you follow the Rolling Pin Podcast too, because we always shouting out wrestling art. Make sure you follow the Rolling Pin Podcast because we always shouting out that wrestling art, man. Make sure you stay in touch, and your art can always be on my stories. That's what I do. I look to support. Man, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I love Bianca Belair. Now, she's an attractive woman, you know what I mean? And this piece is turning me on a little bit. Nah, I'm just kidding. But, this is a very attractive piece, you know what I mean? BS 78 cards, you did your thing with this. I ain't gonna say too much, but you did your thing with this. Shout out to Bianca Belair too. She is a great woman. And she's doing a great job of holding the women's title as well. You know what I mean? She is a standard for black women in the community. You know what I mean? For people to model themselves after. If they're looking for a type of role model in society, she would be a great woman to be that person. This artwork is beautiful. Hormore. What's up, Hormore? I had to bring this up, man, because Jungle Boy is doing his thing as well at AEW. I did have the opportunity to catch Double or Nothing. Jungle Boy had that win at the end of the Rumble with Christian. Christian and Jungle Boy went at it towards the end, and what happened was that Jungle Boy got that win, secured that win over Christian to win the Battle Royal and have a chance at the AEW Championship. And I like this because this is an underdog story. This is a David versus Goliath story that even the smallest of guys who weigh pennies, you know what I mean, have an opportunity to be champions. So Hormore, keep doing that great artwork. Love your artwork, and thank you for depicting Jungle Boy for the wrestling art community. V Carton, what's up? V Carton, I wanted to bring this up because Kofi Kingston is a legend. After his split up from the New Day, you know what I mean? It was I ain't gonna say it was hard for them to get their balance. They still kept great spirits, but now Kofi Kingston is moving into his opportunity to have singles runs similar to Big E. Now he has a chance to go after the WWE title. You know what I mean? And this is good. This is good for them. You know what I mean? Because it shows that they're not getting lost and swallowed up in all the commotion of being split up and whatnot, but actually are thriving in this instance. Buddy, damn. Fucking my swag up. Shit. Robin Kai's _art. I had to come on here and I had to talk about the recent releases of the WWE, being that one is Aleister Black. And I'm sad that Aleister Black was honestly released because we're actually starting to see a great build from Aleister Black. And it was reminding me of the early Undertaker with the dark demeanor and whatnot. I don't think Vince McMahon gave Aleister Black the opportunity that he really deserved as far as making that character into something. I think that it could have happened for him over time, especially if he got help and took some notes, which I'm pretty sure he did from The Undertaker. I hope that Aleister Black does find peace in the wrestling art world along with his woman. And they could go out and they could still continue to do great things in the wrestling world. Now, lastly, I got to bring up fan art wrestling. I brought this up for the reason that Father's Day is on the 20th. And I got to give a big shout out to Rey Mysterio and being a great father to Dominic Mysterio and mentoring him to being a wrestler and growing up and being a man. You know what I mean? I really got to look at this from that point of view, being that this is going to be my first Father's Day, and Rey Mysterio is raising up Dominic Mysterio to, take over once he's finished. And right now he's doing a great job of that because if you look at Dominic Mysterio, he's taking on two people at one time in a ring, showing that he can do it. And regardless of his age, he can be on the biggest stage and do what he needs to do from the proper teachings of his father. You know what I mean? He's going to learn quick. He's going to learn fast. And he's going to be just as much as a legend as Rey Mysterio was if he continues at this pace. I mean, I'm just going to say it like that. So, I had to say this one for last because I'm going to be excited. I'm going to continue to watch Rey Mysterio and his whole family because Rey Mysterio is a very great man, and he's raising a very great boy. And the right boy. We got sincere Rey Mysterio fans over here, but I'm gonna still say this. Rey Mysterio, you might be a good dad, but I still got the world's greatest dad title, so if you want to come see me for it, then you can. You know what I mean? I gave you your credit now, but you ain't above me. I'm still the world's greatest dad now. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Right. My son gonna have to take on Dominic Mysterio. Shit. So that was it. Rolling Pin Podcast. That's all the wrestling art that I have for today. I think that was 10. Me and my son we're gonna go chill. Peace.